Welcome to 3-Minute Mastery, where you get the business intel you need to optimize your business outcomes. I'm Rob Van Craenenbroeck, the culture guy, and today's topic is culture is your superpower. Now, recently I visited with some members of the C-suite that have at least from 10 different companies. And I will tell you, in meeting with them, most of them articulate they have 4 to 5 goals a year. Not one of that group achieved more than 3 of the 5. 60%. 60%. We can do better than that. How do we really bring those strategies to life? And how do we optimize our business operating systems? Well, we do that through culture. Culture supports your strategy and your systems. And it does so when you're intentional about it. Think about nurses, police officers. They always talk about this kind of intrinsic value they have. This has been a calling almost for them to do that. We need to kind of grab that part of our employees' emotion and bring that to life in our organization. Think about this. I was in the sporting goods business for a long time. And when I would talk to a lot of players that had retired, the things they miss the most, it's the locker room. It's the teammates. It's not really the games and the winning and things like that. But here's the thing. When we can extrapolate that from our employees and give them that kind of work purpose, that sense of accomplishment, we can do great things. You're more competitive. And think about it. I mean, isn't that what leadership should be doing? Is that what your culture should be doing? Exposing the very best of your employees, pulling your employees together. In fact, I would argue that if you're a leader, you're a CEO or a COO, you're somewhere in that C-suite organization, you have an obligation to be contentional about your culture. And I'll tell you this, if you're not, it's like business malpractice. So let's be impatient, not for always just the results right away. We want to get business outcomes, right, that are successful, that define our success. And that's great. And we should be focused on that. We need that to sustain ourselves. But how you get that comes from tapping into the very best of your people. So let's be impatient about being intentional about culture, impatient about developing our talent, impatient about giving people work purpose where they want to come to work every day. When you do that, you optimize business results. You won't be thinking KPIs, you'll be thinking NLOs, next level outcomes your competition only dream of getting. So I ask you this, is your culture working for you?